Warning: Alan and JJ Johnson are not professional comedians. During this program, you will be exposed to unfiltered dad jokes in their most potent and raw form, dads telling them to each other. Watching this video may lead to serious physical harm, including facepalm concussions, head-shaking whiplash, and uncontrollable groaning. Proceed at your own risk.
Hey everybody, I'm Alan.
And I'm JJ.
And we're two dads and a joke. We're here to give you a six-pack of dad jokes and just a shot of parenting advice. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about the holidays, JJ. You know, Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays. But as it turns out, sometimes I make it a little unfun for everybody else at the holidays. Did you know that?
No, why is that?
Well, my family asked me to hold off on the dad jokes at Thanksgiving. Unfortunately, I couldn't quit cold turkey.
Wow. You know what? I love Thanksgiving too. And one of my favorite reasons I love Thanksgiving is I'm a huge college football fan. All right. I am huge. You know, Oklahoma Sooners all the way. Boomer Sooner. I love it. And, you know, people say I'm a bad winner. Did you know that?
Oh, how could you be a bad winner, JJ?
You know, but, you know, they prescribed me this anti-gloating cream.
Anti-gloating cream?
Yeah. I just can't wait to rub it in, man.
Wow, that is a good one. Oh, man, JJ, that was horrible. Well, folks, you know, we don't always spend our time being this, you know, creative with words. Sometimes we're a lot better than this. We're both writers. I'm currently writing the Towers of Light series. In the back there, we got book 3, Fear No Evil, coming out December 5th. JJ?
I am the author of the Iggy and Oz series. Iggy and Oz, the Soda Pop Wars, which is book 2. Is out now on Amazon and pretty much anywhere you can buy books, Barnes & Noble, wherever else. And so, yeah, that's book 2, and it's out.
That's awesome. The other thing we do, though, that's quite entertaining, in addition to writing books, is we're out on social media all the time, at Two Dads and a Joke. On Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, we're posting, you know, dad jokes from our shows, dad jokes we find. We like to reshare other people's stuff. I got a great one from @DadSayJokes on Instagram.
Okay.
And he says, I can't understand why my calculator just stopped working. You know why?
Why?
It just doesn't add up. Thanks @DadSayJokes on Instagram.
Wow. So speaking of numbers, you know, I used to work in a bank when I was in college.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I did, but I got fired my first week on the job. You know why?
Why?
This woman came in and asked me to check her balance, so I pushed her over. Oh,
you're in rare form tonight. This is good. I'm having a good time.
Good.
So I got one, you know, again, Thanksgiving's coming up.
Yeah.
We do a lot of, you know, meals and good stuff. There's turkey and you know, mashed potatoes and all that. But you know what? Here's an interesting thing to think about at Thanksgiving time. If the Pilgrims were alive today, what do you think they'd be known for if they were alive today?
I'm not sure.
Their age. They'd be what, 300 years old, something like that? It'd be amazing.
Oh man, you're gonna get my asthma going.
So we talked a little bit about Thanksgiving. JJ, what is going to be different this year? I have to kind of assume that, you know, despite some people's predictions that after the election, COVID just disappears, which I can't imagine.
I don't think it's going
not how diseases work, but people have said that. So assuming that doesn't happen, what are you looking to do different at the holidays, and how do you think that's going to impact kind of your family time and all of that?
Yeah, I've kind of taken the whole pandemic a little serious. I've been cautious. I struggle with asthma. I have to run a pretty big company, so I have to stay healthy and be at work.
Right.
So I have responsibilities, and I have people that depend on me for responsibilities. So, I don't think it's going anywhere after the election, and I don't certainly think there's going to be a vaccine anytime soon. So I think for us, we're just going to be smart. Do the same thing that we've been doing this entire time, and let's just be smart. Nobody likes to change traditions, but the thing I keep telling people is, look, it's 1 year. We can change things for 1 year if we have to. That means if we stay home and we just do a family dinner. The thing is that our social bubble has been my wife and her sisters and her mom. So that's always been our social bubble for the entire summer. And it's continued to be that way. So it's not like it's just me, my wife, and the kids here at the house. We've had sort of that social bubble. My parents have come up from Tulsa twice since the whole thing started. But they both work in hospitals too. And so, they have to be cautious as well. And so it's kind of like, we haven't had that conversation about whether or not we're going to go to my wife's grandparents, which we normally do. They're both fairly older, in their 90s. So, we have to be thinking about that type of stuff. So it's not a conversation that's just come up yet. I have a feeling it's going to be coming up here pretty quick. And I think the thing that we're just going to approach it with everybody that's been kind of in our bubble is, let's just be smart. It's 1 year. We don't like to break tradition for 1 year, but it's not. Is it really that big of a deal? Because are we coming together to be thankful and grateful for what we have in life, or are we going to be upset because all of a sudden Walmart's canceled Black Friday and we can't go, do the Black Friday shopping? Which, by the way, I am not worried about that one bit. But I mean, it's like, it reminds you that, this year really reminds you that you have a lot to be thankful for in life. And, sometimes, you've kind of overlooked a lot of things until you start realizing, you know what? I have a lot to be thankful for. I have a good family that has been here for me and with me this entire time. And not everybody's had that. There's a lot of people that have been just sort of lonely and depressed and quite frankly feeling like, where do they belong during this whole time? And I feel for people like that. So I think for us, it's refocusing our attention on, why are we celebrating this year? What is the main reason, and coming back and making that the core reason for why we're here. So
yeah, I think the holidays this year have this whole pile of differences in it for my family. My father passed away a little bit over a year ago, and now my mom is actually getting remarried. So that is a whole scenario for, kids and whatnot. She's actually getting remarried November 1st. So there's a whole thing there around, we're going to be around some family at this very small ceremony for that then, it turns out my kids all have jobs and, they're able to still work with COVID measures and all that. And so they weren't going to be able to participate in any kind of trip for Thanksgiving anyway. And so it just creates lots of different challenges as to how that's going to go. But I think your point about thankfulness is key, right? If Thanksgiving is really about being thankful, I think part of it is how do we rework that holiday to focus on that, I think, is to a certain extent. You mentioned Black Friday, and we've done that forever, but and at first when we did Black Friday, our kids were really little. Like, I remember getting to skip the line at Toys R Us because I had a 1-year-old in a stroller. And they're like, oh, you guys come in. Because that's like all we could do. Like, we're trying to get, or, we had an older child with us too, and it was this whole thing of we were trying to get the deals because we didn't have any money, and that was where to get the deals.
Yeah.
We've long since gone past that. There's toys to buy the kids. They're way older than that now, and so that sort of tradition has kind of gotten just dumb, to be honest. Like, what exactly are we buying here, and how is that a deal? Kind of thing. It was just something we did. So I kind of like the fact that we're having things kind of shaken up this year, just to take a step back and go, okay, so how do we want to commemorate our thankfulness, and what are we going to do different? And so I don't know that I have an answer to that right now, but I think it's something we'll come back to maybe on our New Year's show or something. We'll talk about what we did different. Looking forward. Plus, we got to check in on those resolutions we did last year. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can tell you right now, not very many of them got done.
Probably not, But hey, Thanksgiving, I think what we're going to see is a lot of changes at Thanksgiving time, and I was out on the farm the other day, noticed the turkeys out, gobbling away, doing their thing. But what do you call a turkey running through the yard on Thanksgiving?
I have no idea.
Christmas dinner.
Christmas.
It's still running around on Thanksgiving Day. That's not the one you're eating. Takes a while.
Yeah, but you can clean it and freeze it. All right. So I've been reading a lot of some classics, private eye novels and stuff. Some Raymond Chandler, things like that. Just to kind of kill some time. And my kids, they're into Godzilla and stuff like that, and reptiles and things like that. And I started thinking, you know what you call an introverted alligator in a vest?
What do you call an introverted alligator in a vest?
A private investigator.
Oh, folks, I hope all of the dads out there that you can be more successful going cold turkey on the dad jokes at Thanksgiving. Help your family out, help them not deal with that kind of pain. That was hurtful, JJ. It was very hurtful. All right, well, this has been Alan.
I'm JJ.
And we'll catch y'all next time.
See ya.